Welcome to GoldView, the first official episode of GoldView, where we talk about the latest and the greatest in the sports and entertainment industry. I'm your co-host, Eric.
I'm your boy, Aaron.
And y'all gonna get real familiar with us. Trust and believe y'all gonna get real familiar because we're gonna cover a lot of content and this stuff in the entertainment industry as it goes and progresses in the world, man. But tonight, man, what's our rundown for the night, Aaron?
Oh man, we got a good one tonight, y'all. We got the draft recap. We're gonna talk about our favorite teams. That you guys don't know our favorite teams, but I'm an Indianapolis Colts fan. He a Carolina Panther fan.
Unfortunately, man. Unfortunately.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about our team's draft recaps. We're gonna talk about the NBA playoffs, Timberwolves versus the Denver Nuggets. And we're gonna talk about the Knicks and the Indiana Pacers. Then we're going to talk about the aftermath of Kendrick Lamar, Drake beef.
Shook up the industry with that one. Shook up the world.
Shook up the world. And then we're going to talk about, we're going to end it off with the schedules, y'all. My bad. Blanked out for a second. But we're going to end it off with the NFL schedule release. So that's what we got.
All right, man. Hey. So, man, let's go ahead and get into the first thing, man. The Colts and the Carolina Panthers 2024 NFL Draft recap, man. Let's go ahead and push y'all up on the home plate first, man, right up there at base, man. And go ahead and talk about you guys' first pick, which was really interesting. Linebacker out of UCLA. Edge rush out of UCLA. Liatu Latu, man. Really great pick. It was really interesting, like I said, because you guys had the first dibs at the first defensive player off the board in the 2024 NFL draft. How did you feel about that, bro? How'd you feel?
I feel great about it, man. He's a great defensive end. He coming off a great season. He led the league and led the college and tackle for losses. He had 13 sacks, tied fourth for 13 sacks. He did have a neck injury that fortunately almost put him out of business. But hey, he came back from it, and he was the first defensive player off the draft board for us. I like him. I think that he's just going to bring more sacks, more defensive pressures on the quarterbacks. And man, I hope he can bring more sacks to our team and go from there, man.
Bro, man, I really love the pick. I mean, he's a real bendy, a real fast guy, real fast off the edge who uses his hands to get back there in the backfield, man. Trust me. And I love this pick, bro. Especially one game that stood out to me when watching the film on him was everybody know the USC game and what the damage he was able to do to Caleb Williams that game and how he was able to split through double teams, slide off the edge, man, and use his hands to split through those double teams, like I said, man, and which also led to him getting a 96.3 PFF grade according to Pro Football Focus, ladies and gentlemen. So I really love this pick. There was a lot of red flags according to, because he medically retired at one point, according to the neck injuries and stuff like that. But he came back and rated high, man. The year before he almost rated 90 again. So that's almost 2 back-to-back years of solid production from the edge rushing position, which you guys, kind of needed a little help with. You guys could have went cornerback, yeah. You guys could have went with the likes of Cooper DeJean or Terrion Arnold out of Alabama, but I really like what you guys did here. You really took, in my opinion, the best player available on the defensive side of the ball with Liatu Latu, bro.
Yeah, bro. I can't disagree with anything you just said just now. So, hey, hopefully he could bring more sacks to the team. I think we were 4th or 5th in sacks last year as a team.
Yeah. And he had 15, bro. He had 15, bro.
So, hey, man. And then he's a great tackle for loss guy too, man.
Yes.
So I'm just like, all right, to bring him in, got Quiddy Pay, DeForest Buckner, Grover Stewart, all four of them on that front four. I feel good about us, bro. I feel good about our front four right now.
And check this out, bro. A 26% pass rush win rate, bro. So a fourth of the snaps, bro, he's getting back there, bro. He's winning his pass rush attempts, bro. He's getting back there, whether it's a sack or causing disruption, bro.
Bro, he is fast off the line of scrimmage.
Really fast, bro.
He is coming off the line of scrimmage fast. They just posted a video of him practicing and the way he just launched off the line of scrimmage. And I was like, all right, I like that. Like he's like that, man. He's like
really,
that for real.
Really love it, man. And the run, hey, we can't go, past this dude without talking about his run stop, bro. He's really versatile. Posted over 86, 82 grade on the run stop according to PFF, bro. And in today's league, man, with all these athletic left tackles and stuff of that nature, man, all these athletic tackles in general, man, I think this is a very important position to solidify on your team, especially in the AFC where you got a lot of quarterback juggernauts where you're going to need the likes of a Latu getting after those quarterbacks, bro. Because it's some elite, just in your division, it's elite quarterback play.
Yeah,
let alone the conference.
Yeah, especially with CJ Stroud and stuff. And then another thing that he could do, man, he could drop back in coverage. For defense, he could, yeah, like he can for defensive lineman to have coverage skills like that. And like he had 2 interceptions, he had 2 pass breakups. So it's just like, all right, for a defensive lineman to be able to do that, I like that. So like he's just very, very well versatile as a defensive lineman, can literally do anything. And I'm just glad that we drafted him. I'm ready to see him in action, man.
I really am too, bro. Like I really am ready to see dude in action, man. But let's go ahead and talk about that second round pick that you guys had. That really shocked me that you guys were even able to land him. Round 2, pick 52, Adonai Mitchell, receiver out of the University of Texas, man. A lot of people had a first round grade on this guy. Outside of another receiver coming out of Texas, the receiver Xavier Worthy. Appreciate that, man. Who clocked, I think, what, a 4.21, if I'm not mistaken. Don't misquote me, man.
Hauling ass
on 40 at the combine this year, man. But how do you feel about that pick? I mean, and you guys were, I don't want to say loaded, but was pretty secure at the receiver position. So how do you feel about you guys kind of double dipping in that area, bro?
Hey, man, more in the merrier. Hey, you want to continue adding fuel to the fire? Goddamn it, do it.
Yeah, so especially, bro, knowing you guys got a rookie not a rookie, a second-year quarterback.
Yeah, man, could continue adding fuel to the fire, in my opinion. Like he was scored. Well, he had 2 championships. He was with University of Georgia for both those games, for both those years. Unfortunately, that second year he was there, he had ankle injury, so he did play the whole season. But he transferred to Texas and 55 catches, 845 yards. I think he averaged 15 point something yards per catch. Led the team with 11 receiving touchdowns.
Nice, man.
Nice, can jump out the gym, get in and out the breaks.
God, I love this pick, man. I love this pick.
The only thing, he don't always catch with his hands, but he does catch the ball. Right? He does catch the ball. So I'm like Denzel Washington right now in Remember the Titans. Just hold on to the ball, Petey.
So you cannot, bro. I mean, a 1.8 drop rate according to PFF, man.
Yeah, bro.
1.8% drop rate, bro. You cannot
he catches the ball, man. Bro. I cannot be
he
mad.
Does not drop the ball, man. I mean, he only had 1 drop last year. One drop, bro.
So
1 drop out of how many targets? Out of 86 targets, bro. 1 drop.
Bro. But you know who that remind me of? I'm not saying
Don't
I'm not saying that he him.
Don't do it. Who you about to say? I got a feel I know who you about to say. It's 1 or 2 people who you about to say right now.
Well, I'm just saying like that. I'm not saying that he remind me of it, but that stat line remind me Larry Fitzgerald. That he never dropped.
I knew you was gonna go, man. Old Larry Fitz. I knew you was going Larry Fitz, bro.
Larry don't drop the ball, man. He only had 1 drop.
I know. One of the most consistent receivers we've seen outside of Jerry Rice. Larry Fitzgerald is one of the most consistent receivers, bro, that we've seen, man. Like
he top 2, I believe. Yeah, I think he number 2 in receiving yards.
Top 2. Oh yeah, man. So because I know it's Jerry Rice, Terrell Owens, and then I know Larry Fitzgerald is up there as well.
Is it? I'm trying to get too off topic.
No. Just go ahead. Just go ahead about
Yeah, like it. I think it might be Jerry Rice and then Larry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. We'll find that out later. But either way, man, he catch the ball, get in and out his breaks. I'm excited for him. He can haul ass up and down the field. So it's just like a continue adding fuel to the fire. We had Michael Pittman, got Josh Downs, so Alec Pierce. So continue adding fuel to the fire. Let's get it, y'all.
I love you guys' receiving room. I really do. I love you guys' receiving room. I love Alec Pierce. Even though he's going to be, we talked about it multiple times off air, man, that he's going to be the underdog with his back up against the wall in this receiving room this year, because you got Josh Downs, who played really well last year. You got Michael Pittman, who you guys just signed to a big contract, who you guys just solidified as your number 1 receiver. So I mean, and then you just drafted Adonai Mitchell, whose skill set I love a little bit better than Alec Pierce, but I still like Alec Pierce is what he is, man. He can be another
Yeah.
consistent receiver, big body receiver who can go over the top and blow a lot of coverages, man. But he's not the fastest, but I think he can be a really good, consistent number 2 receiver in this league. But if I'm just keeping it all the way 100, man, I don't know if that's going to be with the Indianapolis Colts, because the way you guys have structured that room, it kind of, the arrow is a pointing for that man to be the odd man out.
I mean, yeah, it is, but at the same time, I think that him being in the system, and now he'll be able to get a more consistent quarterback, because his first year was with Carson Wentz, second year with Gardner Minshew. So hopefully him and AR be able to come with some type of chemistry. Hopefully AR be able to build chemistry across the board with all his receivers. But like for now, let's just see. 'Cause I think Alec Pierce still going to be the number 2 receiver for now.
Hell nah, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't see him as no number 2 receiver. I really don't. I don't think Adonai Mitchell's gonna come in there and be the clear number 2, but I think Josh Downs is gonna be that clear number 2 guy over there. I really do.
What, like,
and the reason why I think his back is up against the wall is not because I don't think he can build chemistry with Anthony Richardson. I think he can. He's a nice receiver. I don't think the opportunities are going to be there, because you got to think you guys are still a team that's still dedicated to running the football.
Yeah,
on top of having 3 solid receivers plus your tight end play. I mean, it's really going to be interesting to see how this guy finds and weasel his way onto the field, let alone the stat sheet.
Yeah,
in a way that can say, okay, let's pick up this guy's another 5th-year option or sign him again.
Yeah, like when I said number 2, I meant like the wide receiver, the one that lined up on the outside. Cause Josh Downs, he's just more so the slot receiver.
Yeah, he's more so the slot receiver.
Yeah, he's still like number 2. He's still probably gonna get more targets than Alec Pierce. But
so are you saying that Donnie Mitchell is more so, because there's no pressure at all, which is a good position for him, because there's no pressure at all for him to slide in number 1, number 2, number anywhere. He's just providing adding comfort to a room that was already, comfortable. So I think he's gonna be that number 2 receiver up opposite side of Michael Pittman, and you're gonna have Josh Downs in the slot. That's why I think it's gonna be really hard for him. But I think he's gonna make some plays, man. But
yeah, he's definitely gonna
I like some of you guys as receivers a little bit better than him, man. Which is no shade on him, but
I feel you on that. I feel you on that, because I do too, because Mitchell, he's just faster, and like he could get in and out of the breaks a little bit more than Alec Pierce.
Right.
And I feel like Alec Pierce, even when he was coming out of college, I felt like Alec Pierce is just more so like just
he's
throw
a
the
more
ball
slender
deep.
Guy. Right.
Yeah, throw the ball deep to him. If it's a jump ball, he'll just go up and get it.
Correct.
Right. And I like that with, but hey man, you gotta be able to run the route tree as well. So
right.
AD and Mitchell, he'd be able to do that coming out his rookie year. And he wearing number 10
because wearing number 10, man.
He said that that motivated him because he was the 10th receiver
taken.
Yeah. So
the 10th receiver taken in the draft, man. So like I said, I love the pick. I really do. I love what you guys did throughout this whole draft. I mean, the next 2 picks, you guys reassured your line, picked 2 offensive linemen, went down and just filled out areas of need for you guys' team, man. So I really love what the Indianapolis Colts did in the 2024 NFL draft.
Yeah, man.
So
what about the Panthers, man? What y'all got for it?
Ooh, let's go ahead and get into this, man. Let's go ahead and get into, man, the first pick. You already know, man. We talked a lot about the draft and the upcoming draft. One, the Panthers, because they needed to add some protection, one which they did in the offseason for Bryce Young. And 2, they needed to add some weapons, in which they addressed with the first round pick. Well, the last pick of the first round, Xavier Legette, the receiver in their backyard. University of South Carolina, the big body receiver, physical. I think he's 6'1". They got him at 6'1". Some people say 6'3". He looks more 6'1" to me. 224 pounds, man. And I mean, really physical. A lot of people want to compare him to the Carolina Panthers last year's 2nd round pick, Jonathan Mingo out of Ole Miss. Same body types, but that's about it, man. I think Xavier Legette is a little bit more cleaner of a route runner, and I think he's a little bit more physical at the catch point. Granted, he only had 1 productive year at USC, but we're seeing a lot of those guys.
AR was
what are those?
Yeah, AR was
right.
Correct. though. So
Right. It's right, man. If you can play, you can play. If you can ball, you can ball. If you
yeah.
develop, you develop. And so I love the pick. I really do. I think he's easily can be. I don't know if he's going to be the number one right off the rip, but there's no pressure because, like I said, they got old man Thielen, Adam Thielen, who's a second-year receiver who was really comfortable with Bryce
Mm-hmm.
Young last year, who was a 1,000-yard receiver. So I think it's just going to be a matter of time before he just the volume of his reception start going up game by game. But I like that there's no immediate pressure for him to be like this crazy 1,200-yard receiver right out the gate, bro. I love it. So I really do love the pick by Dave Canales and the Carolina Panthers.
Hey, I like your pick too, and you called it, man. That was the one that you wanted. We were talking off air, so it was like, hey, you wanted David Legette, you got your boy. Me personally, I think he should be your number one receiver.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely.
Because, like you said, old man Thielen, he's just in the system. He rolling. He had a great year last year for y'all. He's just gonna come in and be that veteran and teach him the in the outs of the game and stuff. So man, yeah, I think he gonna be pretty good for y'all, man. I don't know if he gonna get 1,200.
No, I don't see nothing
Yeah,
like
but
that off the rip. I really
I
don't.
do think he might get 1,000 yards this year though.
You think so? And
Yeah,
if he
or close
does,
to
man, like
close to it.
I
I
think
think
he
so,
can
bro.
too. Matter of fact, I think he can get closer. I think he can get somewhere between 750 and 900 yards, bro. Because Dave
I
Canales
mean,
is going. I think he wanted to reassure and run the ball, but he's going to pass that ball. And Bryce Young, it was a lot of times he had to just throw away the ball or either just check it down because there was not a lot of guys getting down there separating from the DBs, and it was just not a lot. It was just not a lot of open receivers running for Bryce Young to pass the ball to, but he's accurate, man. I don't know what guys I've been reading Twitter or X. I've been reading it, bro, and I've been seeing how they think my boy's a bust, man. But
yeah, nah, he
I got faith in him.
he ain't no bust, man. Yo, I don't know what y'all had got going on last year. Y'all was over here firing people. I mean, in the middle of the season.
Was it not warranted though?
So you want him to be fired
Yes.
halfway through the
Yes, with the
season?
media, I didn't care when it was, bro. I just wanted him to be fired because Frank Wright, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been following the NFL, man, Frank Wright was followed from the Carolina Panthers in the middle of the season last year and replaced by Chris Tabor, the special teams coach. I thought it was warranted, man, with the prehistoric old style play calling, not enough motions. We were like almost, I forget the stat, but we were one of the least motion offense teams in the league last year, bro. We didn't disguise anything, try to help Bryce Young out to try to read these defenses. Nothing, bro. It was basically drop back and see what you can see with an old Adam Thielen who couldn't separate. And he still got his 1,000 yards, so it's no disrespect to Adam Thielen, but it just no, man, it wasn't the move. It wasn't the move, and the protection was horrible. We couldn't run the ball. Miles Sanders. I can go on and why the Carolina Panthers were 2-15 last year, bro.
When y'all hired him, man, I thought with him, especially coming from the Colts, right? I've seen the play calling firsthand. I've seen the
It's
play calling
repetitive,
firsthand.
right?
Like, bro, he called that tight end screen so many fucking times on third down. And I was like, bro, how many times?
It's almost like he was just trying to make a manageable fourth down so he can punt it, right? It almost like he was playing safe for the next play a lot of the times. And I'm like,
if you
bro,
go punt it, if you gonna punt it, bro, what's the point of running the fucking tight end screen? Because you know you're not going first down, bro. Like everybody knows.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. It seemed like he was always taking a safe bet. And I get it with a rookie quarterback in Bryce Young. I know they're gonna try to kill me in the comments. Like, what do you want him to do? Go crazy? You know what I'm saying? With a rookie quarterback with no weapons, I get it, bro. But you gotta change it up. You gotta throw in different things in the offense, man.
Bro.
We had gadget guys like Laviska Shenault who could have ran screens out the backfield, could have ran the ball, could have ran sweeps, all types of stuff way more often than what we really was, man. And that may roll me into our second round pick number 46, Jonathan Brooks, who came out of University of Texas, like your boy Adonai Mitchell, running back, who didn't finish the season because he had a clean ACL tear. But bro, what I seen in those 10 games, if I'm not mistaken,
He could tote that
What I
goddamn
seen
ball.
in those 11 games, yes. 11 games, 187 attempts, 1,135 yards, bro, in 11 games.
How many
So
touchdowns?
10 touchdowns.
Oh,
10 touchdowns, bro. 6 yards per attempt, 6.1 yard per attempt, bro. I think he's going to
6.1?
be 6.1.
Oh,
Year
that's
before
nice, right?
6.6. Year before that was 6.8. Remind you, last year he was sitting behind Bijan Robinson. So he only had 197 yards. But with those with those attempts, he had 6.6 yards a clip, bro.
Why ain't y'all draft no damn offensive lineman from Texas?
I don't know. I would have to look at the eligibility or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how many guys. I can't just assume. I don't want to just assume and just assume they had
that
like
may
12 linemen ready. But they've produced, 2 running backs out of that system who can run the ball. Hopefully, because this guy is coming off an injury. Granted, they said it was a clean tear. He will be back. It was reported that he will be back.
I mean, he young
by
too,
July
man.
1st, so it can be, it wasn't.
Yeah, bro, he young, man. He could bounce back like a Frank Gore. You know, I think Frank Gore had those. I think he tore
I think
his
he tore like
ACL
twice, 3 times or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
man, he good, bro. The
Yeah,
medicine better nowadays, man. Shit, he'll be good. He gonna bounce back quick. Yeah, he might be pretty good.
I like it, bro. And I really
Yeah.
love the pick, man. A rushing grade of 91.9, almost a 92, according to PFF, man. And I really love this pick. This draft was all about getting weapons for
Bryce Young.
not all about, but majority about getting weapons for Bryce Young, like you just said, man. I mean, we got a receiver, got a running back, and got a tight end. Getting the offense right, because that's where we lacked that, bro. That's where we lacked that, man. And getting a guy who can run the ball like this, who they signed last year, Miles Sanders, who wasn't able to fulfill that position like they would hope. Chuba Hubbard stepped in to start, I think about a little over halfway through the season, and was able to clean it up. But man, that running back room need, to be dressed up a little bit. And Jonathan Brooks out of Texas, I think he will be able to do that as long as he can come back and stay healthy. That is going to be the key. Just like with you guys' first round pick, and Liatu Latu, the edge rusher that we talked about, is health. That's going to be the main thing, is health. We know that you're limping into the NFL, but can you stay healthy into the NFL? That's going to be the main thing, availability.
I think so, man. I know he had that neck injury, but he was able to play the past 2 seasons.
Yeah.
So I think he'll be able to. And yeah, man. Hopefully your running back be able to stay healthy. We get two healthy players. AR coming back. He throwing the ball, looking good right now. Hey, look, I'm excited for this season, man. I'm excited.
I really am interested to see this year's group of second-year quarterbacks, to see how they face adversity and face what that includes C.J. Stroud out of Houston Texans, Will Levis out of the Tennessee Titans, Anthony Richardson, man, how he fights back after only playing 4 games and comes back with the Indianapolis Colts with you guys. Bryce Young sacked 62 times last year as a rookie and won only 2 games after coming out of the dominant Alabama in the SEC, man, and going just straight to the complete opposite, night and day.
And it's crazy. It's crazy because Bryce Young already had 2 coaching changes in a year worth of span.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Y'all
And that's
let go the other guy. Can't remember his name.
Chris Tabor. When they brought him in, he didn't want to be a head coach. He made that very clear that he didn't want to be a head coach from the jump. So it wasn't like he was petitioning for the job or trying to fight for the job or whatever. He was like, yo, I'm filling in. He said that in multiple press conferences after the game. And even in his introductory press conference, he said, we'll see, but that wasn't really a goal of his. It was just more so the most familiar face in the coaching tree of the organization they could take over. I think.
Quick question, real quick, not get too off topic, but wasn't Jim Caldwell there?
Yeah.
I don't think that.
I don't think he wanted to either. He's still there. If I'm not mistaken, he's still there. I don't think he really wants to take over.
Yeah,
the guy's got to be willing to, want to take over in order to do it. And I think he would have been a decent head coach candidate. But I love the new hire and Dave Canales. I hate to get on a tangent, but Dave Canales, young, innovative, a quarterback coach. So an offensive minded coach. So I hope it can work out. I really do, man. But let's go ahead and slide into a whole nother sport and what's going on right now. You guys said the Timberwolves versus the Nuggets game 6, bro. How did you feel about that, bro? How did you feel about what you seen the other night with the Timberwolves versus the Nuggets and the series?
Game 6 reminded me of the defensive effort the Timberwolves put on against the Nuggets in game 2. Went absolutely crazy, man. Timberwolves forced a game 7, winning 115-70 against the Denver Nuggets. Man, Anthony Edwards, he had 27 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds.
A plus 43 too, bro.
A plus 43, man. Plus 43. Karl Anthony Towns, 10 points. Great defensive performance from Karl Anthony Towns on Nikola Jokic, man. And it don't make sense, but Rudy Gobert is the defensive player of the year. In game 5, he got absolutely cooked.
Right.
I mean, absolutely
I think
cooked.
he got 3 of those things, man. He got 3 defensive player of the year, man. And technically speaking, man, if we're going by stats and awards, man, then he would be one of the greatest defenders of all time, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, he got 3 defensive player of the years, bro. I don't want to get too deep in that and discredit the man, because what he also did, because like you said, it was Cat, but it was also Rudy Gobert as well, manning them down there in the paint as well, bro.
Yeah,
game 6.
Yeah, in that game 6, definitely. But for the most part,
that's why they got him, though.
Yeah, for the most part, man, Cat was on Jokic all night. Jokic only had 22 points. Like, Rudy Gobert definitely helped, but Cat was on mostly all night. So,
right. Rudy Gobert been getting cooked for most of the series, man. But I mean, he's going against. It's crazy because we're getting a chance to see the MVP against the defensive player of the year. And it's really showing that at times that his offense is better than his best defense. And I really love this series because I picked the Minnesota Timberwolves to come out the West. I still think they will in game 7. I think they're going to win game 7. I think Anthony Edwards is going to turn up with his boys. So, I really love Jaden McDaniels, man. Not Jaden, but I got me still thinking about the NFL, bro. I really like Jaden McDaniels, man. 21 points, man. What he's been doing, solid role player in this series, man, and knows how to turn it up a notch. I really like the matchup between him and Aaron Gordon. I really love that matchup because those 2 guys have been going at it, bro. Have been going at
it. I do think in game 5, I think Mike Conley didn't play game 5.
No, he didn't play.
He had an Achilles strain, if I'm not mistaken.
He didn't play in game 6 as well, I don't think, because
he played in game 6, but it wasn't long though, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he played. My bad. He played in game 6. He played 31 minutes.
Okay. Damn. He makes a difference too, cause he's just a floor general for the Timberwolves.
Yeah,
like he's just that very point guard. Like he is kind of, he's one of the rare. Like when you think of a true point guard, like he's actually a true point guard.
No, yeah, he's true point. And another great player in this series is Naz Reid, bro. Naz Reid, what he's been able to do. I mean, I love the Minnesota Timberwolves big man in this series, bro. Naz Reid, the offensive skill set that he brings to the table, and Rudy Gobert, we know he just won his 3rd defensive player of the year. Those guys as a collective group in Minnesota, I think they're going to be the reason silently why they get the job done. We know what Anthony Edwards can do. I mean, he's one of the greatest young stars in the league today, bro. But we know that I think he's going to get backed by that big man, by them 3 big men.
Oh yeah,
Minnesota, man. So I think they're going to win game 7, bro. I really do.
I do too.
And in the finals,
yeah, they play defense like they did game 6 and game 2. Oh yeah, they definitely gonna win. But it's gonna be hard because Denver not gonna go out like that.
No, Denver not gonna go out like that.
Yeah, Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic, they not playing around. They just defend the chance for a reason.
Yep.
So it's like, all right, let's see how this goes, man. So I like it. I got the Timberwolves winning. I think it could be a close one. And if it is a close one, make sure Jamal Murray is not the one taking the last shot. Force somebody else. Force him to give up the ball. Because you know what Jamal Murray going to do.
You know what time it is. So who do you got advancing in this series?
I got Timberwolves.
You got the Timberwolves advancing in the series. Who do you got advancing in the Mavericks and Thunder series, because I think whoever advances in this series will beat the winner in the Mavericks and Thunder series. I just love both teams
Mavericks,
as a complete team
Mavericks
compared to
3-2 right now.
they're up 3-2 right now. They play game 7 on Saturday.
Tomorrow. What today?
Today.
Yeah. I would say Mavs like I did in my prediction before. I got the Mavs win.
Right.
I
Okay. Yeah, and I had a Thunder winning that because I thought should have been, I ain't piggybacking off of Shaq, but should have been MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, man. I love the way how smooth and silky he is, how he can able to get to the mid-range and get, oh my God, he's such a smooth shot creator, man. According to me, and of course we know what Kyrie Irving, the crafty guy he is, man. The scorer at heart he is.
I think game 5, most of SGA shots was mid-range shots. I believe he scored 30.
Yep.
32, 34 points, mainly from the mid-range. I was like, man, he was just draining every single shot.
Draining, man. I mean, I love it, man. I mean, he's one of my favorite young players in the league today, man. But yo, let's go ahead and talk about what happened tonight, bro. The Knicks and the Pacers, bro, took on the well, my bad. The Knicks took on the Pacers in Indiana tonight, bro. Could not close it out. And I thought they were going to be able to close it out tonight, bro. I really did, man.
I did too. Jalen Brunson, somebody must have put a cold spell on him in that first half, because I think he made his first 2 shots, and after that he missed 11 straight. Like,
yeah,
he was cold, man. He could not make a shot at all.
And Brunson started off a little slow as well, man, because I remember checking the box score while I was at work, bro, in the first half, and he was struggling a little bit in the first half, and DiVincenzo was kind of trying to carry the weight a little bit.
Yeah, like that first half, like I just said, Jalen Brunson couldn't make a shot after. He made his first 2, and then after that, he missed 11 straight. And that first half, it was like, all right, come on, man, you're not having a good day. But second half, he came out balling, man, balling. He ended off with 32 points tonight. He just wasn't enough. The Pacers forced a game 7. What's his name? Pascal Siakam. 25 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. And it was like, hey, Pascal Siakam made every play throughout the game. Josh Hart went out with some type of a domino pain. He left the game in the fourth quarter. So it was just like, all right. It just wasn't enough, man. Like,
it just wasn't enough. They woke up a little late, man. They were already fighting from behind. They took the lead a little bit there in the third quarter. But like you said, it just wasn't enough. I think Indiana had that place rocking. In Indiana, they really wanted to force this game 7. I love what TJ McConnell did this game, pretty much throughout the whole series as well. And Alex Naismith, man, like you said, they got a nice unit. This is a really even matchup. But I got New York coming out of this series, bro. I really do. Game 7 will be in New York, and we got to remember, New York is a team who beat Boston Celtics twice at home. When Boston Celtics had the best record at home this year, they only lost like 5 games, if I'm not mistaken, at home. And Boston Celtics, New York Knicks beat them twice at home. Yeah. So, I think them guys, I think they can get past the Indiana Pacers next year. They done woke up this old 90s rivalry between the Indiana Pacers and New York Knicks, man. But I think they're going to be able to get past them.
Yeah, hey, I do too, man. There could be a potential 3 game 7s. In this playoffs,
3 game 7s, bro.
Potential, like you got 2 already. If the Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Mavs, that will be our 3rd game 7 in the playoffs.
Yeah. And I'm loving every bit of it, man. I'm really loving it.
Yeah, man. It's smooth right now, man. I had a feeling the playoffs gonna be really good. And it's living up to it, man. It's living up to it, man. Watching the playoffs day in, day out, just every day.
Yeah, man. Before we even get off this topic, man, I love the Knicks role players. I got them going to the finals. I think they can beat Boston Celtics. I know the Boston Celtics balled out, the number 1 seed in the East balled out this year. But I just love what these guys been able to do and just push behind Jalen Brunson, McBride, what he's been able to do. And I love DiVincenzo, how he's been able to be consistent behind the arc and consistently knock down his threes. And Hartenstein, how he's been a consistent rebounder this whole series, really this whole year, and stepped in and took over for Julius Randle as their primary rebounder. And he doesn't need to score the ball a lot. He doesn't need to. It'd be nice, but he doesn't need to. All he needs to do is be a straight up glass protecting, paint protector, big man. He's gonna get the job done, bro. He's gonna get that job done. I like what Hartenstein is doing. So big ups to the New York Knicks, because I personally got them going to the finals this year, facing off against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh, I got the Celtics.
Oh, prediction right there.
I got the Celtics and the Timberwolves, man. But if Josh Hart can't play in game 7, that might be a problem.
Why do you feel like he can't play? Did he get injured tonight or something? Because he played 31 minutes.
Yeah, he left in the fourth quarter with abdominal pain.
Okay, left in the fourth quarter. My bad.
Yeah.
Because he's been getting brought. I think he had one of the stats for like playing like 12 straight quarters or something like that before game 5.
Yeah, he played.
They've been getting run to the ground. I ain't gonna hold you. And he's out as well.
Yeah, so they got a couple players down right now. And Josh Hart, he just make those hustle plays, man.
He does.
Like he make those hustle plays. Like without that, I don't know, man. I don't know about the Knicks, man. They need Josh Hart, man.
They need Josh Hart, but I wish they need OG Anunoby. I mean Anunoby OG. I think they need him way more than they need Josh Hart. Josh Hart is really the Iron Man.
They need Josh Hart more.
Opinion. I personally think OG. I like his rebounding. I like his defending. I like Josh Hart's. This is no discredit to Josh Hart. I like what he's been doing. He's their Iron Man for that team. And if the New York Knicks don't make it past the Boston Celtics, or this round is going because they broke down or because they kind of wore down, because they already running on second string role players together. They lost a lot of injuries this year, man. They lost a lot of players. My bad. They lost a lot of players due to injury this year, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah. They running it. They running it, man. So
with that being said, you still got your boys. You still got them going to the finals.
I hate that. I hate when you use that word, your boy, because you know my boys is in
Charlotte. I'm not saying yeah.
No, fuck my boys is in Charlotte. My boys Charlotte Hornet. My boys is Charlotte Hornet.
That's your boys, right? Charlotte Hornets your boys.
Yes, but those ain't my boys. You know my boys.
I was just saying your prediction. That's all I was saying, man. Damn.
Nah, yeah, I'm gonna be hostile, man, because you know my boys. You know my boy. My boy is Charlotte Hornet, but nah, man, I still got the Knicks coming out of it, man. But I do get a little weary about how they're starting to break down conditional wise, how they're gonna how they're limping through the playoffs, man. It does kind of scare me. I won't lie and say it won't. It's not scaring me. I really do think it's starting to scare me because, man, like you need to be strong. You still got a whole nother 2 rounds if you want to make a whole nother round if you want to make it to the finals, man. So we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. And then on top of that, you got to make it through the finals if you make it to the finals. So yeah. It's just like, so man.
I think whoever make it out of the West is winning the finals.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
So Minnesota and the Celtics.
Yeah. No matter who you match up against, man. That's what I think.
I don't know. I think that might go to game 6 or 7 too.
Yeah, it could.
And then on top of that, man, Boston got more experience than the Wolves right now.
Yeah, they do. They got a little bit more experience.
If this would be the year for Boston,
every team got a breakthrough. Denver had the team had their year where they broke through. Milwaukee had their year when they broke through. So we're going to see years where teams break through, and this could be the year that Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. And I love what Derek White been. We ain't talking enough about that, but what he's been doing over there, man. So I love that squad. They got that record and got that number 1 seed for a reason. So I love them, man. It wouldn't surprise me if they was the one holding up that trophy at the end of the year. But I really think it's going to be a Western Conference team that come out with the dub this year.
I feel you on that. I feel you. I'm gonna make that call during the finals. I'll let y'all know.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and slide into this next topic, man. Let's take a breather from these sports, bro, and let's introduce this new topic, man. We working with, man, the breather topic, man. The aftermath of the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef. Unless you've been living under a rock, bro, you know about this Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef in music, man. We had 2 titans in the rap industry go head to head on that May 3rd weekend, and really put their skills to the test, man. And it got really shaky, man. I think it's no secret that that Kendrick Lamar probably was the winner of that battle. It was really interesting all the way through. I don't think either rapper put out trash, man. What was your overall opinion of the battle?
It was a great battle, man. It was better than the ones that we heard of previous rap battles. This could be potentially one of the greatest rap battles to ever go that anybody could ever witness. But it was a great rap battle, man. Both of them came
Great
with the
rap battle,
bars.
bro.
Both of them came with the bars, and uh, some of them came out like both of them said some wild shit. But hey, it is what it is.
We
Kendrick
had a
came out
lot of
like,
wild allegations going across,
yeah,
man. But
a lot of them. But hey, Kendrick came out with that "Not Like Us." It was a rap from there, man. It
yeah,
was just a rap from there, man.
yeah,
But
and it put Drake in a situation where he couldn't really. I'm not gonna say he couldn't, but he didn't really come at Kendrick in the Heart Part 6. He was more so on the
yeah,
defensive end. And when you get into a situation where you're playing mostly defense on a diss record, people tend to take it as a round loss. And in this
yeah,
situation, it was the last and final round, and he kind of waved the white flag with some of the lyrics that he put in that record, man, and it just wasn't enough to come back against the likes of a Not Like Us, bro. That moved the culture, bro, and I think,
culture, man. They still
that's
black.
what, bro. That's one of the things. That's one of the ways. That's one of the reasons why Kendrick Lamar was able to win this rap battle, bro. He broke Kendrick down. He broke Drake. My bad. He broke Drake down in every other way. If you're a fan of Drake, he made you like look at him sideways or not like him to it, even if it was a small extent, bro. And what I mean by that is if you got good morals or whatever, you know what I'm saying, however you seek those good morals, he's a pedophile. I put him on blast about being a pedophile, whether it's true or not, that's neither here nor there. But I blast him as being a pedophile. Whether you love the culture or not, he's a culture vulture. He slides down to Atlanta like he explained in Not Like Us, and said he goes down to Atlanta and leeches off of the culture. You don't like that? The last one, he a bitch. Like I mean, that's basically was his personal reason of not liking him. Like, hey man, dude's a bitch. I don't really care how he conduct himself or go about doing things, and I personally don't like it. And I think he really just broke him down every type of way he could, bruh. And Not Like Us was the icing on the cake. And the last reason why I think Kendrick really was able to seal that deal, bruh, was because he's able to do something that Drake is not able to do, and that's
Hey,
move the culture.
hey, yo, is your I think we having technical difficulties. My shit done froze on me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on. Yeah, I think we got some technical difficulties. Hold on 1 second, chat. Yo, apologize for the technical difficulties. Apologize, man. But yo, back to this Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, bro. Where do you think where do you think these two artists should go for the rest of the year after seeing that this was one of the biggest beefs in rap history, bro? Really, if we just want to be frankly honest, where do you think these guys should go? Should they release an album? Should they? And I know Kendrick Lamar has been rumored to release an album this year. But how
I've
you
heard
feel
this
about
too.
that?
I feel like Kendrick, my dog, you dropped 2 songs in one day. Don't make us wait for too damn long for this album.
You know he known for doing that shit.
Yeah, he knows for that shit. So it's just like, all right, you dropped 2 songs in one day. The beef just ended, what, 2 weeks ago? Something like that.
Yeah,
So
about a
it's
week
May.
ago. Yeah, a week or two ago.
Right.
Yeah.
It's May. I want an album by at least August.
It's May, June, July. Okay, yeah, that, and that's what okay, cool, and that's kind of what I was thinking. I know he's gonna come out with the album this year, August,
yeah.
June,
So
so he can get
hopefully,
back on track, get back in the
yeah. And I
focused
think
on
Drake,
whatever approach he was about to take to that album.
yeah, and I think Drake, after the shit that he's going through right now with his security guard that people try to break into his house and shit like that. I think he might just chill out for a little bit. But I think he probably gonna drop another song or so, probably sometime during the summer. And then let's see how it goes, man. I mean, people still gonna listen to both of them either
Oh
way.
yeah, because their
Yeah,
legacy is already cemented in hip hop
yeah. So I mean,
music.
so once Drake get back in recovery from his security guard from being shot and people trying to break into his house in Toronto, all that type of shit. So hopefully once he get back, hopefully he come back better than he was before. Drop some fire this summer or sometime later on this year.
Yeah,
Well,
for
hey,
real.
yeah, man. That's where I see them both of them going. So hopefully Kendrick don't take too damn long. You drop 2 songs in a day, you could drop a goddamn album by August.
I agree, man. I think me personally, I think Kendrick Lamar should go ahead and build. I mean, go ahead and build off the steam of this beef and the win of this beef, and go ahead and drop an album. I personally just think it should just be before the end of the year. I don't think it needs to be before the end of the summer. I just think he needs to drop an album before the end of the year because he's already been heavily rumored for him to drop one anyway. And Mr. Morale and the Big Step was dropped in 2022, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So I think it's about that time. And as far as Drake, man, I think, well, before we get into Drake, I think this has been a resurgence for the West Coast hip hop. So I think that's another reason why he should just go ahead and drop an album this year and submit that. And as far as Drake, I think he should go away for a bit, man. And what I mean for a bit is I think he should just go away for the rest of the year and not even go away as like don't be seen or nothing like that. But I don't think it's necessary for him to drop any more music for the rest of the year because anything else that he's dropped, in my personal opinion, I think the fans and stuff are gonna step on it because he took such a huge monumental L this year, bro. So I think that he should step away for the rest of the year. I seen a post on his Instagram story where he says something like "Summer vibes up next" or something of that nature. I don't think he should take that approach, man. I really don't think that's a good move because I do think what's going to happen is if he drops these summer vibes and it's maybe on some more melodic Drake and it's sonically different from what we got in the rap beef, I think people are going to start saying that Kendrick Lamar chased him out of the rap game for right now. Like, you don't want that to be the immediate what you went to next, like, because he said it. Kendrick Lamar said it in the track Euphoria. I don't want to misquote him, but keep making me dance and wave my hand and it won't be no threat. So you don't want to just make it the narrative be, oh, I went back to doing the melodic Drake because I just took that L in hip hop. So I think he should just take some time off, come back next year, top of next year, and give some work, man.
I feel you on that, but I don't think he's gonna do that, man. Cause Drake likes to drop music.
He loves to. It's not like him not to.
Yeah, like he loves to drop music. So I think he's gonna drop a little song. Like what he might do it sometime in the summer, based off that post that you just talked about.
Right.
But let's see, man. I mean, I don't think that he's going to not drop some type of song sometime in the summer.
Yeah, and I agree with you on that point, man. I think he will. I don't think he should, but I think he will.
Yeah.
But I don't. That was just my opinion as far as thinking he should. I don't think he should drop any more music for the rest of the year and let Kendrick have it because anything else he dropped, especially if Kendrick drops an album this year and Drake drops an album, let's just say it just sounds better than Kendrick's. It's no way they're going to give him that nod after taking the L.
No.
So I wouldn't even drop an album the same year as Kendrick now after taking the L because it would just be icing on the cake to the fans who want to see you take that L. It's just going to be like, nah, I beat you in a rap battle and we dropped the album the same year and I did better than you. Don't do it to yourself, Drake.
Let me ask you this, man. With that being said, we all know that we've been waiting for J. Cole to fall off, right?
Right.
Do you think, I mean, I know he apologized and stuff like that, but I feel like other artists are like that too. Are going to be like this as well. But because of the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, right? I feel like some artists was like, all right, I should be able to drop my album now. But with the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, they all know that nobody will go listen to the album then. So do you think that kind of swayed J. Cole do you think the beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar is going to sway J. Cole from dropping the album later on this year?
Nah, that's a good question, bro. I really do think that J. Cole will drop the Fall Off sometime this year. And I really think it would be a real good introspective album about how he thinks of this whole beef in the landscape of rap and the aftermath of this huge beef. It'd be interesting to see from his perspective, especially the clip that you sent me earlier. Because me and Bree was talking about that lyric. That's so crazy. You sent me that, man, about the dead cold foul. When Kendrick was like, "You did cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending." Me and Bree was talking about that lyric.
I was wondering about that shit too. I was like, how he did him wrong? But yeah, go ahead, my bad.
Right now, you good. Yeah, me and Bree was talking about that. My wife, and we were saying, because I thought he was saying they called foul. I don't know why you still pretending like you flopping. Like it was just because he had already made an NBA reference that song, and that's what I thought he said because his accent can kind of get misconstrued or whatever, man. But seeing I checked multiple sources and it said did Cole foul. I don't know why you still pretending. That's what he
Mm-hmm.
said. And I'm like, and seeing that it said Drake reportedly left Dreamville Festival, which happened the week after Not Like Us came out. It
But
was
no.
it was 2 weeks. It was like 10 days or something like that.
Oh, you talk about like that.
Yeah, like that. My bad. I said Not
Yeah.
Like Us, like that. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Dreamville Festival happened, which is J. Cole hosted festival that he does yearly in North Carolina. That happened 10 days, a week to 10 days after the Like That nuke was dropped on the hip hop game, and it said that Drake left 30 minutes early, bro. In the clip that you sent me, it said he left 30 minutes early, bro. So is that what Kendrick Lamar is talking about? Because that would be foul after seeing that this dude was just on tour with you for a few months with the Big as the What tour, a tour that I personally went to, and it was a great tour. So that would be foul. Is that what Kendrick is alluding to? That would be fucking dirty, man.
I believe so, man. Especially with him saying that, especially with J. Cole going on stage and apologizing for it.
And the way he apologized.
Yeah, and Drake would probably like, man, fuck that. And like, I mean, even Drake said Cole would losing sleep over this, but I'm not. That still don't give you a right, to just leave 30 minutes early, while J. Cole literally on the road with you, going city to city. Like, come on, man. Like that is a little foul right there.
Right. Unless you guys had a conversation, it was like, bruh, this thing came at both of us. What's the move? And he was like, bruh, nah, I don't really. And you ain't really care for it. I mean, you can't be mad at a dude that didn't want to slide and celebrate with a man who didn't want to slide and spin the ball with him. Yeah. So that's tough, bruh. That's tough, bruh. Like, I can't just straight up say he's wrong. Drake's wrong, but in the way he is, I mean, looking at the character of J. Cole for what we've been seeing over the years, it's a little wrong. But man, after the aftermath, ultimately, man, I think Kendrick Lamar should drop his album. I think J. Cole is going to drop a really introspective album of the fall off and giving his point of view in a few tracks about how this is looking and his place in hip hop. And I think Drake should stick away until earlier next year, man. But
yeah, man, that shit would be crazy if Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole drop an album this year.
Oh yeah, man,
that would be absolutely crazy, though.
That'd be dope. I just don't like how it be compared, man. It's going to be compared. It's going to be
compared, man. It's going to be. I mean, that's just like with To Pimp a Butterfly at Forest Hill Drive. I mean, that was compared like my brother, man. He compared the hell out of that shit between the two of them, bro.
Two great albums, man. Two classic.
Two great albums, man. And it's just like, I think that was probably the closest that we got to them dropping. Hold on, I'm trying to think. So I know that Cole dropped Forest Hill Drive, and then Kendrick dropped To Pimp a Butterfly a couple months after. Then 17 to 18, that's when Kendrick dropped Damn, and J. Cole dropped KOD, something like that, 18, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, to get both Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole this year, that shit would be crazy, bro.
It would be really crazy, man, to get two albums, both of them to drop in the same year, man. But let's go ahead and do a little bit of highlighting. Sorry about that. I had enough of a breather. Let's do a little bit of highlighting of this NFL schedule release, man, for both our teams, man, to go ahead and end off the night, man. How you feeling about both of you guys' schedule? I mean, about the Indianapolis Colts schedule going into the 2024-2025 season. What do you guys think?
Oh, feel good about it. I mean, it's just, I think we got the 21st. No, hold on real quick. I know we got the schedule looked pretty easy. Like it wasn't that, it didn't look that hard. I believe I sent it to y'all. Let me see. Yeah, so we got the 21st toughest schedule strength. Well, toughest strength of a schedule, 21st. So I mean, it's just like, I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, I'm excited for this year. See how we do. Hopefully, we do think we'll be able to make the playoffs this year, though.
I think it's going to be tough, man, because I think CJ Stroud and them boys loaded up, man. Them boys got the likes of Stephon Diggs, and that's the first game coming out of the season, man. If you don't mind, I'm gonna go down through this thing, and you tell me win or loss, man.
Really?
You tell me.
Really? You tell me. Really? All right, come on, let's do it.
Give me a W or L. Simple WL. Week 1, Texans.
That might be a L. Oh, we're at home?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a dub. You got that one.
Green Bay Packers at Green Bay.
That's a dub.
Chicago at home.
That's a dub.
Pittsburgh at home.
Pittsburgh. See, they a little anomaly. I think we might take an L against Pittsburgh.
Jacksonville at Jacksonville.
That might be an L too. They like to beat us in the first game of the season.
Okay.
Over
At
past
Tennessee.
That's a dub.
That's a dub. Miami at home.
Damn, the boys there. That's a good one right there, man. I feel like that'd be I think we might take an L on that one.
Okay. At Houston.
They might win that one. I think we're going to split this year, like we did last year. I think we're going to split.
Okay. At Minnesota.
Yeah, we're going to win that one. I don't even know who their quarterback is.
Oh, you know they just drafted JJ McCarthy, excuse me.
That's a dub.
It's a dub. Versus Buffalo at home.
I think we're going to win that one.
At New York Jets.
That's a primetime game right there.
Yeah.
I think we're going to win. I think that game Jonathan Taylor might have a good game that game. I know the Jets defense is really good, but I think Jonathan Taylor going to have a really good game. I think Jonathan Taylor going to have a good game that game.
Okay. Detroit at home.
What week is that?
That's week 12.
Detroit nice, dog.
I got a week 14 bye too.
Damn,
long stretch, bro. It's a long stretch. So Detroit at home. Come on.
We might take an L on that one. We might take an L.
Okay. At New England.
Oh, that's a dub.
That's a dub. You got the bye week, then you come in at Denver.
That's a dub. Who that quarterback?
Bo Nix.
That's a dub.
Versus Tennessee at home.
I think we're going to sweep Tennessee this year, yeah.
Okay. At New York Giants.
We got that win. We got that dub.
Versus Jacksonville at home.
Last game of the season.
Yeah.
We're going to win that one. We're going to win that one.
So you got you guys going 13-4.
I'm confident. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 13-4, man. 13-4. I think the matchups that stick out to me is the two Houston matchups. I don't think you guys will win either one of those. Green Bay matchup
last year. We split them last year.
I know you guys split them last year. I really like what they did on offense and grab Stephon Diggs. I really liked that. And you guys didn't address the cornerback room like we addressed, like I thought you guys would have. So that's my only little thing right there. And we seen how CJ Stroud was able to go dumb last year. And I got you guys losing the at Green Bay game. At Green Bay versus Buffalo. I got you guys losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're going to beat Green Bay.
6. I got you guys losing 6 games, going 11-6, which is still not bad.
That's not bad, but we going to beat Green Bay, dog.
I don't know, man. I like Green Bay.
They ain't got no running back no more. Oh, Minnesota got him, though, don't he?
Minnesota got him.
Yeah, but we're going to beat Green Bay.
So you guys got you guys going 13-4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with
that. That might change, but yeah.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't change the shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
well, all right, let's run down your schedule real quick, man.
All right, you got it up? You got it?
No, I ain't got it up, man. Thought you had.
No, I got it up. I got it. I was just asking.
Yeah, all right.
So we got week 1 New Orleans. I think we'll lose that one. At New Orleans, week 1, 1 p.m. Week 2, Chargers. I think we lose that one too. I really do. I think we lose that one. But you got Jim Harbaugh and them boys out there, man, and what them guys were able to seal the offensive line with Joe Alt this year. Week 3 at Vegas. I think we can get that one. Week 4, we bring in Cincinnati Bengals. I think we lose that one.
Okay, 1-3 already?
1-3. Week 5, I got us winning that one against the Chicago Bears. Week 6 against the Atlanta Falcons. That is a home game. I got us winning that one. I got week 7, Washington Commanders. I think we can win that one as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that pick, Jane Daniels. I really do.
Yeah, I like that pick too.
Week 8, Denver Broncos. I think we can win that one as well.
Definitely, y'all should be able to win.
Week 9 against New Orleans Saints at home. I think we can win that one. I think we're going to
split that one.
Yeah, I think we can win that one. Week 10 against the New York Giants. I think we can win that one as well right before the bye week. Week 12, the Chiefs. Week 13 against the Bucks at home. I think that would be a loss too. I think those guys would come up in the division. Week 14 against the Eagles. I think that would be another loss. Week 15 against the Cowboys. I think that'll be another loss. Week 16 against the Cardinals at home. I think that will be a win. Week 17 at the Buccaneers. I think we can win that game. And week 18 against the Falcons in Atlanta. I think we lose that game. So what you got us going right there? What you got? What we got is the tallies.
I got 9-8.
Okay. And that'll be a solid improvement. And that's realistic going from 2-15. If we can get 9-8, I would be satisfied with that.
You trying to pull a us? You trying to pull a Colts? And you know we won 4 games a year, 2 years ago, and then last year we bumped that up to 9. We went 9-8.
Man. If we can turn this thing around slowly but surely and jump and add 7 games to the win total, I'm loving it, bro. I'll be cool with it. As long as we can keep building and keep going from there, bro. I'm cool with it, bro. So 9-8 for the Carolina Panthers and 13-4 for the Indianapolis Colts. Okay.
Man, like it's just being confident, my boys. I know we most likely are going to lose more than 4 games. I'm just being confident, my boy. That's all.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. 13-4, man. But hey, that's all I got, man. It was nice wrapping it up with you boys, man. Nice wrapping it up with my dog, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, we had a lot to talk about tonight.
Yes,
we went through Colts and Panthers draft recaps, Timberwolves and the Nuggets, Knicks and Pacers, Kendrick Lamar, Drake beef, and we just talked about the NFL schedule release about both our teams. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hey, we'll see y'all next week, man. Holla at us.
Peace.